Yes, people, it is nearly race time. It is Wednesday morning. Near my central locking then. Solomons are knackered on the back doors. Wednesday morning, it's about 8:15 and I'm just on my way down my dad's now to go swap the back wheels over and wire in the front shock sensors. I've been busy at work, so I haven't had a chance to get down there yet, but I got finished up yesterday. So today is the day where I just go and finish up a few things and just get the car ready for a drive down there tomorrow. We are leaving tomorrow in the morning and driving down and getting set up, and then it's Festival of Power time. I am super excited, honestly. So many changes on the car, mainly suspension. So yeah, it's going to be exciting, see if we can get it working. I don't think it's going to take a great deal to get it working. If we could get it working on that old suspension that was on it, I'm sure we can get it working on this more modern suspension. So yeah, I'll check back in when we get down there. Here we are. I've got a wire in these. It's only 3 wires per sensor, if I remember rightly. So we'll do that. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'll ground them at the front, and then power supply. I'd like to take a power supply from somewhere on the front, to be honest, but if I have to run it through to the fuse box, I will. And then obviously the input wires to the ECU are 2 separate wires because it's 2 inputs, a left and a right. So we'll get that done first, and then we'll jack the back up, swap the wheels and tyres over, and then we've got another chute for put on it as well. So we'll get that done. That will be today's work, to get Code Red completely ready. But yeah, other than that, I'm just looking forward to getting down there. We're not going to be putting a lot of boost in it out the back. It's more going to be a test weekend for us more than anything else. So we've got to dial the suspension in. The boost control should be following the target that I put in it pretty decent from the tests that I've done. So yeah, it's a case of try and get the suspension work, front and rear, and then we're probably going to try and start hitting it a bit harder in the short track. It depends how good the track is. I'm going to play with tyre pressures a little bit. I don't want to go too low, you know. We don't want it a little bit sketchy down the track, but as in out the back side of the track, I don't think we're going to have any more than 22 pound in it this weekend. But we are going to try and get, say, 15, 16 pound in it by 1 second into the run. So before it even hits the 60 foot, we want to be seeing at least 15, 16 pound of boost with the car hooked up. If we can do that, then there's a good chance we can get it into the 4 second zone to the 8th, which is what I really want to do. I don't want to be putting a load of boost in it out the backside, trying to make up time to keep the numbers as low as possible, ET wise. If I can do it in the short track and then not have to put a lot of boost in it out the back, then that's really where we want to be. And I think we should be able to do that. But ultimately it will come down to the track and whether we can get this new suspension dialed in. With the shock sensors now, I do think that it's going to be easier. Well, it will be. There's no thinking about it. It's going to be a lot easier being able to see exactly what the rear suspension's doing, travel-wise, and where we're getting close to the limit of the travel. Because I think what was happening last season was every time I was trying to hit it hard, it was topping them old shocks out. And as soon as it tops the shock out, it's just going to unload the tyre, which I think is what was happening every time I tried to hit it hard off the start line, because we haven't even hit this car hard yet. I know we don't get a radial prep, so you're always going to be you're always going to be limited on what you can feed them in the short track on a street tyre. But yeah, I think we should be able to feed it a little bit more than £5 and 3,400 RPM on an half decent track. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get the suspension working. So what I'll probably do now is I'll get some stuff together, I'll put you guys on time lapse, and then we'll just start firing into it and see, well, we'll just get it done. Right, wiring is complete. Wiring on both sides is done. And it's all done on the fuel tech as well now. Try and get used to this camera, man. I need to watch the screen rather than what I'm looking at myself and just turning the camera where I think it's pointing it, because it's got a gimbal on it. So unless I tilt it right down, I don't know, maybe it's in the settings, I can make it so it follows me rather than trying to do what it wants. But yeah, shock sensors are done. We've got to change the wheels, so I'm going to change them soon. I just need to jack it up. Dad's just put this other chute on, so we just need to pack that. Looks nice now though, now it's all powder coated. Looking decent. So yeah, I think it's pretty much ready. Problem we've got with the shock sensors is I put them on like a preset in the ECU, and it's got 4, 6 and 8 is in inches for the travel sensors for the preset ones. So I've just put it on 8 for now. So it thinks it's an 8-inch sensor, So I don't know how we're going to go, whether that'll work or... I mean, it's only a 6-inch travel front shock, so it might work. We'll have to see. Might have to have a play with it, might not have to. Hopefully I don't have to. That's it, we're ready. Swap the wheels over. We've just managed to pack that other chute. That's JC's chute. We just put it on so we've not got a blank space this weekend. Our new chute hasn't come yet. But Jesus, that is not an easy chute to pack. It's like there's no room. It's like the bag's too small. Picked up some noise when we got on the A50, so we've just stopped on the hard shoulder and we're just checking the valve lash. One of them things, isn't it? That's what you have to do when you're a drag and drive Monley nosed. That's the boy there. Right, so we did the valve lash, fired it back up, and it was screeching. So it's looking like it's done a lifter in. So we got a recovery on the way back to us now. Luckily we're still in Stoke, so we've got a local guy coming. And we're going to get it in the garage and I'm going to strip the top of the engine down, pull the lifters out, and see what we find. If we can get the lifters out. So when it happened last time, one of the lifters wouldn't come out. It was stuck in there, so fingers crossed that's not the case. If we can get all the lifters out, send the bore scope down, make sure the cam lobes are okay, then we have got some spare lifters. So all is not lost just yet, but I will update you once we get to that point. Truck's just turned up. Luckily we're like 5 miles away from home, so me and Trude are going to shoot back, get the garage open, so it's ready for start stripping it down when they get there. Straight in, front off, get straight on it. Alright, me and Trude have just got back, garage is open, and here comes the car. So it's not looking good, I'll be honest. I've got a feeling the lifter isn't even going to come out, the damaged one. So it's looking like we're going to miss Festival of Power. That's what I'm guessing, that's what I'm saying right now. You heard it here first, folks. But once we've got the valley off, the inlet manifold off and stuff, we'll have a look at it anyway. We'll let you know what we find. Found the issue. Centre of the screen. Yeah, like what's below it there. And then we've got 2 rivets. Both there, one there.
£1,000 a set, you wouldn't expect them to do that, would you?
Not really, no.
Yeah, but I was supposed to. Well.
So we're going to pull that girdle off now, get that rocker off, pull the push rod and see if them 2 lifters will come out. It's just going to be the very back one, to be fair, but we'll see if it comes out.
Problem is,
There's a very...
do you trust any of them when you've done that? And one's done that.
I know. I said that to him. You wouldn't want just put a. I mean, I would put it in if it meant we could go, and you think they'd be all right.
You have to take them all out and
What?
inspect them.
Yeah. And did you pick them pieces of metal up, Chris, or not?
No, they're still in there.
So I'm going to talk to him. That's that one. That's that one. Got him up.
So that's what's happened. Not what we expected this morning, was it? When we all wanted to just go and be back at Santa Pod and
Yeah.
dial the suspension in, and
That ain't happening now, is it?
that is our Festival of Power over before it even started, because the lifters won't come out and the cam has got damage. So, not looking good. Yeah, pull the motor out. But we have just said that from now on, every 12 months, those lifters are getting replaced.
You have to.
Can't keep having this shit happen. This is the 2nd time it's happened now in as many years. So, yeah, no Festival of Power. Me and Sam are down here starting to take this apart. Can't find Dad's adjustable AN spanner for the Dash 16s on the charge cooler.
No.
Searching the garage high and low, and now Street Eliminator at the front of the lane, so we're just going to watch that. I'm going to give my dad a ring now, but he's probably not going to hear me because I bet he's in the stands.
Yeah.
I'll ring Trudy.
Can't do much without that, bud.
See if I can get through to her. Desperate for this AN16 spanner. It's normally in a Stanley bag with all the tools. Hiya. Your voice sounds done in. Where's the Stanley bag with all the tools in? Are you with Dad?
Yeah.
Tell him I need the adjustable AN spanner for the charge cooler. Where is it?
Christopher needs the adjustable AN spanner charge cooler.
Is you alright, mate? Where's the voice gone?
You are? The yellow and black plastic one?
Oh no, I know it's not there.
I was going to say, I've looked in there.
He's doing everything he could to try and get the bike back in
Says
his
it's
lane,
either
but
in the
he
main
was just getting
toolbox, the
closer and
black or
closer
yellow
and closer to the
or it's
centre
in
line,
one
and in
of
the end,
the race boxes that's stacked
pretty
up
much a foregone
Right, okay.
no matter what you
behind
do,
the flip fronts.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so they're the only ones I haven't looped in.
massive stride, only 169 miles.
You
Alright.
got this on in the garage?
Yeah, we're watching it now, me and Sam are.
Okay.
Alright.
They're running up the bikes and then it's on.
Alright, and yeah.
Right.
Cha.
It must have been blocked to be tossing back.
Trudy's voice is nearly gone. We found the spanner.
Last box.
The last box we checked.
Last box.
Spanner was in there! We are getting somewhere, as you can see. I'll just took it off time lapse. So radiators off, charge coolers off, the breathers on the motor plate are coming off now. Then we're going to take water pump off, alternator belts off, fuel regs out the way, charge pipes are off. Yeah, and then it's just a case of taking the exhaust manifolds off. And then Monday when my dad gets back, I'll probably come down, undo the bell housing bolts, then we'll get the engine hoist on it. Probably gonna have to put the inlet manifold back in place and get some bolts in that, probably all of them to be fair. And then we'll get the engine crane on it and undo the motor plate then at that point. But for now, I'm just gonna stick you back on time lapse and we will continue. And then I'll come back again once we've
Got somewhere else?
yeah, once we've got somewhere else, once we've fully ready, I suppose. Right, me and young Sam have boxed it off, haven't we, Sam? We got it sorted, clean out. So,
Hasn't taken as long as it.
all we need to do now is Monday, jack it up, drain the oil, undo the converter bolts while we're under there, whip starter off, take turbo drains off the sump, and then get inside bell housing bolts, motor plate, and it's out. Probably an hour and a half's work, and then it'll be out ready for take up to Trevor. So fingers crossed, we'll have it back pretty sharpish, because like I say, we're meant to be testing on the 6th of May up at Melbourne with a 10.5 slick on it. No prep 8th mile obviously. Ready for street weekend.
Yeah.
What else?
So Matt Horsell, from never running in the 13s before,
He's got lifters. He's got some lifters off Jeff Bull while he's down at Santa Pod. It's Friday night. What is it? Is it Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday night now, so
Bank holiday.
he's down there. We've got it to this stage. I'm pretty confident I could lift it out myself, to be honest. But I'm just going to wait for my dad to come back anyway, because he stresses. So
Yeah.
I'd rather him be here. Anything. Yeah. So anyway,
Done as much as we can do.
he's got
haven't we?
lifters, and like I say, Trevor thinks he's got a cam this spec on the shelf. So it should be pretty easy for Trevor to spin round. In all honesty, I don't think he's going to take Trev long whatsoever.
We've got him in head start now anyway.
Yeah, nice little head start. And yeah, probably just going to end the video off there now. This was our Festival of Power. Watching it on YouTube while we get ready to pull the engine out, which this off season we didn't take it out because we only got it back for the main event last year, so it didn't really do all that much.
Yeah, I missed a few meets, didn't you?
We missed the first
two.
We missed this one.
Yeah,
Same again.
It was 2 at least you missed.
It might have been 2 actually. Yeah,
it was definitely 2.
So it didn't do much. So for this happen, it's just dead unlucky, and yeah, it turns out we're pulling the engine out.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Drag and drive life and all that. But hopefully it doesn't happen again. I mean, he's already said he's gonna do the lifters as a serviceable part now every 12 months. So it's just routine maintenance, because you can't keep wiping camshafts out, man. It's just not on, is it? So.
Yeah.
But I suppose even with a new set of lifters, what's to say it can't happen with a new set of lifters? Because these haven't done that much. Just unfortunate, isn't it? But yeah, we'll fix it, and then we'll be out testing on the slicks hopefully, and then we'll be back at Pod for the main event, where we'll have a good track anyway for dialing the suspension in
Yeah.
for the radials. So
These nice new suspension. Didn't even get to try.
I know, gutted. Put all that effort in over winter, getting all this new front
Sensors
end
and
done.
everything.
Sensors wired, and rear suspension and sensors, and
Breaks down on the way there.
yeah, didn't make it 3 miles. Couldn't write it, could you?
That's it then.
Part and parcel of it though, innit? It is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to end the video there, and we'll catch you on the next one. I suppose the next one will be when we start putting the motor back in it. So
Yep.
yeah, I might get a little bit up Trevor's as well. I don't know. We'll see. But at this point now, I've already got the first quite a bit already edited on the laptop for this video. So I'll chuck this bit in there now, and then probably just put it out. So yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.